But there's a big difference from, let's say, your Caitlyn Jenner. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. Oh, no, 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 ma'am, you could not. Hit 1,000 subscribers. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. My name is Brandy if you're new, and this is my trans life, and this is lifestyle vlog, I guess. I am so excited to be back. It's Tuesday morning. Happy Tuesday. I am back in New York City and I'm headed out for work. Girl, now y'all know how I be running late. I'm just on the dot, so I have to go, but I wanted to check in, start the vlog off and say, hello, welcome back. Let's get into it and we'll catch up. I'm out and about, honey. It is spring, honey. It feels like early summer, late spring in New York. And when I tell you, this is actually the best time in New York City. So I'm downtown in Tribeca, headed to the Upper East Side. I'm going to get some lunch. I'm hungry. It's about noon. I didn't eat breakfast. I had a tea. So I want to go to Whole Foods, get a salad, something fresh. Remember, I'm eating healthy these days. So yeah, no heavy lunch, honey. Not sitting on my tummy. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And also, like, just those heavy... Why does stuff keep... Child. My face is that sweet that the bugs keep trying to eat it. I'm walking over a bridge. What was I saying? Yeah, no heavy foods. It also tires you out to eat a lot of heavy food, and I'm not trying to go through the day like that. I want to ensure that this day is as productive as possible, and I'm getting the most out of it. So good morning, everyone. It is, girl, it's Wednesday. It's 6:30 in the morning. And I am out here walking the dogs. So this is the morning walk with the poo-poos. Hi, poo-poos. They're the poo-poos. Hi, poo-poos. So it's the morning walk with the poo-poos. And, you know, I started this vlog Tuesday because I called myself, hold on. I just sat down for a second so I can actually talk to y'all without moving. I started this vlog on Tuesday. I was like, you know, this is an amazing week. First of all, we hit 1,000 subscribers. And it blows my mind that I started this channel 6 months ago and we're at 1,000 subscribers, which is huge. So I cannot thank you guys enough for all of your support, and just the engagement is just so amazing to me. So now what that has done is it's starting me to think about, what can we be doing differently? What can we be doing better? How can we restructure the channel? So there's a lot of work. There's a lot of thought process I'm going through, because I really want to figure out, now that we're at 1,000 subscribers, which direction do we take this channel to? So please leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. A lot of you have done so already, letting me know what you like so far about the channel. And I'm really grateful for your feedback, because it allows me the opportunity to figure out how we can create better content. That said, new job started. I'm back in New York City, working out of an existing office. So that's fun. I'm adjusting to another style all over again, so that can be a bit challenging. Also, I've come to realize that as confident and outgoing as I am and can be in new situations, and I can just, I was reminded back to like school and everything, in new situations, right away, I do get a little shy. So I'm going through that currently. And I'm just working through it, but I have to realize, and I've been telling myself, that's okay. That's normal. Like, you will not always be on, and that's okay. I've learned actually over the years to appreciate those types of personalities a lot because they really do pack a punch, The thoughtfulness, the time that you take to think things through is a big, big, big step. So I think I've adapted some of that from many different people over the years, and I'm super excited about that. That said, happy Wednesday. No. Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I finished my walk. I'm dressed, ready for work, going on the Upper East Side again today. It's gloomy outside. You guys already know gloomy weather for me is a no-go. Funny thing is, when I was young, I greatly appreciated the gloomy weather. I, for some reason, found comfort in it. I thought I could think better. And I still think I like some elements of it if I'm not going out in it. So, and also just, this city is dirty. Like, for my New Yorkers, you already know the city is disgusting. So just the thought of being out in like the rain on a humid, hot day is like so bad. Question, guys, my tripod is sliding. So let me adjust you. It's like I put one up and one goes down. Okay. Okay, we'll stay there. Question, guys, what do you think of this button down so low like this? I think it's inappropriate. I mean, I like to look hot, but for work, I think I'm gonna keep this like this because this is a reasonable amount of, skin to show. Wearing all black, super, super basic. I put my hair back in a tiny little knot. We home when you hear that noise, honey. In a tiny little knot. My hair is growing so much, but it's also breaking so much from the blowouts. So I really want to stop doing them for like the entire summer. So we'll be thinking of protective styles for my hair. We'll try a bunch of new things, different things. I also know that braids also pull your hair out. So, and then wigs are hot in the summer. I don't know how the girls do it, child. Sometimes I see these girls on the train in New York. Literally, it's 100 degrees. Honey, Miss Girl has on a wig and a baseball cap to keep the sun out. I'm like, girl, no. Even when I have a hat on in the wintertime, I sweat. I don't know what it is. So I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact, girl. So don't come back to me in the future saying, girl, you got a wig on. It's August. You said you wouldn't. Because there is a possibility that will happen. Just depending on how she gets, honey. She's digging into her femme queen bag, honey. Oh, this is my femme queen era, and we should talk about like what that means. I know, like, in the ballroom scene and in the trans community, femme queen means two different things. I think femme queen is associated more with like ballroom scene. Trans women is associated more with just who you are, your identity, your lifestyle. And it's interesting because the idea of a femme queen is just high femme, cute, sexy, seductive, powerful, smells good, long weave, long lashes, long nails, body, yaddy, 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 boobs out your mind, and fashion, high fashion, heels, pumps specifically, and perfume. It's just high femme. You think of like the rapper girls now, they're high femme. And also just like the video girls and a lot of us too, a lot of the normal girls now, that's giving femme queen. That's what femme queen was. Femme queen was very much that thing that oozed femininity, honey. It was all about the femininity, from the walk, the nails, the sweat, the swirl, all of it was femme queen. And especially the body, honey. The body gave away what a femme queen was, the body. And today everybody has body, so was a femme queen. You know what I mean? That's what I knew femme queen to be. And that was mostly like in the ballroom world. Those were the girls who would, you know, transition in that way and sell it on the floor. And really, I mean, you would just be in awe when a femme queen walked through. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it really has that impact anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I haven't been to a ball in a few years. I tried to get back into ballroom scene, and it was fun. I joined the House of Milan when I moved to New York, and it was really, really fun. But I just, you know, ultimately, I always felt like, although I would love to be one of those girls, it wasn't really in my cards, to be quite honest with you, because I always knew that I wanted to have a productive life. I knew that I wanted to do something, contribute to the world, and ultimately, like, I want to create systems that help the girls, that help trans women, that sort of open doors in many different ways. And I do think that it is our responsibility, because trans is such a new, I mean, it's not a new thing, but in pop culture, in our world, like, it's so current, and people are really educating themselves on what that means. And you know, I am a true trans woman, so I think there's a difference between like the type of trans woman that we see versus who we know. You know, I feel like limited people have access to people like me, so that's why this channel was so important for me too. But I feel like limited people have access to a girl like me, whereas we all see and I'm not judging anyone. You guys know I love all the people, and I have no hang-ups about anyone's identity, but there's a big difference from, let's say, your Caitlyn Jenner, or, you know, your the images that we see when they promote like the trans women in women's bathrooms, like, or the image of like the really, really, really buff, hairy, bearded person with a tiny, tiny spandex mini dress on and some heels, and they can't walk. Like, that's not realistic. Come on. And so, but that's the image of it. So people are so confused about what's what, you know. And I understand that, because girl, quiet as it's kept, I'm confused too. I'm like, wait, what is going on? But, you know, I do think that people should be free to express themselves in whichever way they choose to. But the issue that I have with it is that this is the thing. When I grew up, when I came up in Washington, D.C., and I transitioned, it was to be real. It was to be real. You could not walk down the street in broad daylight if you were real, if you were not real. Oh no. Oh no, 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 ma'am, you could not. You couldn't back in the day. It was given stealth, blend, and you better blend, and you better blend. And remember something, there was a different time back then too, because the trade boys, men, straight men, we weren't on social media and dating apps and all of those things. Oh no, oh no, 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 honey. People met on the streets. So you're walking down the street, honey, on a Friday night or a Saturday night in DC, it was lit. The club was outside. You were in a social setting just outside. And so, I mean, it was the day when the train will walk up to you, be given, pull right up to you in their car and be given, how you doing? Hey, Sade. Like, that's what it gave back in the day. So it was to be real, honey. It was to be real. And if you were not real, you had a problem. You had a problem. So my problem with all of that is that I know for a fact a lot of my sisters, especially ones that I have a lot of friends who were murdered in cold blood on the streets. And they were real. They were real as they could be at that time. You know, I wasn't always that real either. But I think transition takes time. So years go on, and then you sort of morph into your presentation, and it's a little more softer. It's a little more, you know, put together. But at that time, you know, we were doing the best we could with what we had. And I know a lot of girls who are not here today to tell that story. And so I have a problem. I don't have a problem with these people, but I have a problem with the idea that they get to... No, I don't have a problem with the idea. I don't know. I don't want to say anything wrong. But what I will say is that You know, a lot of the girls died for us to have the freedom that we do today. And I think it deserves a little more respect than some of what we give it. And so that's just my humble opinion. And, you know, I'm sure people will disagree with that. And I understand that 100%. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I've been in some tricky situations myself, Miss Thing. And that's when I tell you guys I know God. I know God because God saved me many times. Unscathed, honey. Situations I should have been dead in, or I would have been dead in. And, you know, I lived to see another day. I remember one time I was in a situation, honey, and it was about to be lights out, honey. It was about to be lights out forever. And I just started screaming to this person that you need Jesus. God is going to hurt you. You are not, like, I am God's child and all of that. I was just screaming the name of Jesus. And when I tell you, this person completely stopped what they were doing, turned around and left. It was almost as if they felt God. It was like God put his hands on that person, turned them around. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So when I tell you God's real, God's real. I don't want to ramble too much and I want to get out before it starts raining. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know, hey, happy day. Let's get into it. I got a lot to do, a lot of work to do. We'll catch up on everything soon. I think I'll do something in this vlog where we do more talking than this because I don't think this video will be an hour, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. It is so much later and it's hot. It's giving summertime. I'm home. I had such a hectic day at work, y'all. Oh my gosh. So while I'm grateful for everything and I'm super, super excited for this new role and this new place, you guys know, like, we took it to God. You guys prayed for me. I prayed for me, and like, God delivered. So I already know that the devil is, or Satan, I don't want, the devil sounds a little immature, but I already know that the enemy is trying to get in my spirit, trying to get me with like social anxiety and all of these things. So here's a little context, right? I am a Black transgender woman. I am a professional Black transgender woman. I am an educated, professional Black transgender woman in leadership roles. I've been this person and I've made so much strides in my success in the last 10 years. Let's just say that. Okay, that said, when I am in a space of professional setting, usually people have never encountered someone like me. You have to remember, I am the 3 strikes. I am Black, I am transgender, and I am a woman. That's up to people's interpretation, and that becomes more of the issue. I don't think that's what's happening now, but I'm just giving you guys a context, an overview of sort of what the experience has been in my life. So I used to face these things very defensive, very head-on, matter of fact, with a wall up, right? And I was the know-it-all. I was the person who, even if I didn't know it, tried to prove a point. I've outgrown that. I'm now humble. I now listen and I sponge things and I observe a lot of information, a lot of what's happening around me, mostly actions. But in the back of my mind, I'm struggling with a little bit of the practical part of everything, and that's normal when you're entering a new job. Like, it doesn't happen right away. But I am struggling with the idea of being looked at as less than, because I know my accomplishments. Do you know what I mean? And I know how capable I am. So that's it. I think today was my last bad day. Stop it, Summer. The girls are feeling good. Look, look, look. Hi, Lucy May. Hi. Come say hi to the people. Look at the niece. Look at the niece. Hi. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You want to say hi, Summer? Come here. Come here, Summer. You know the other niece, honey. So anyway, I'm in my head, but I am going to get through it. I'm having some pizza tonight and I'm going to bed, but I wanted to check in. Hi, girl. Look at Summer, guys. Look at Summer. Look at the niece. Look at the older niece. Say hi to the people, cutie. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see what happens this weekend, guys. I am so sorry if this vlog seems off. I just want you guys to know, like, I am checking in. So I'll do better at it. I'll get better at it, I promise. But also, I look forward to you guys telling me what you want, because that also helps me. And yeah, I am off to bed. It is, let me see what's up. And listen, I haven't worked late in a long time. That's not my jam. It is 10:22. 10:22, can't believe it. Also, guys, I reached out to a realtor that I've been, like, so I applied to the New York housing lottery, and I got sort of selected for a new apartment. But it was like 6 months ago. So I reached out to them today because my lease is ending. I was like, I kind of need to know what's going on. So we'll see with that too. But if not, I'm going to start looking for a new apartment. We'll talk about that at a later time. You guys will go with me on the apartment hunt. And yeah, so have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all, good morning. Happy Friday. Woo-hoo-hoo. The week is almost over. It's been a rough one, but I'm so happy it's here. I wanted to share, I don't know if you guys have tried this on size. I don't know if you've tried One Size's powder. This one is the Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder. And I have it in 4G, which is medium dark. I want to show you guys, for those of you who might be my skin complexion, that's the one that I have. It's not dark at all. It's actually pretty spot on. But when I tell you, I just use a powder brush. I absolutely love this powder. It is so light. I've been wearing it all week. It's so light. I don't put any cream, any foundation, or anything else on with it. I simply just have my moisturizer with an SPF in it. You know what? It'll be really nice, I think, with the tinted moisturizer if you need more coverage. I also need a little more coverage, so I'm thinking of that for myself too. But the thing with my skin, in the summer months, it gets darker. Let me get some more natural light in here so you guys can see. In the summer months, my skin gets darker, so I will have to go up a shade. But I don't really need a lot of coverage. So typically I don't wear makeup in the summer. I just wear sunscreen and tinted moisturizer if I'm like going out or something like that. But just on a day-to-day to work, tinted moisturizer, some mascara, and some brows. So I just wanted to share my combo with you. I am obsessed with this. This is so good. I'm definitely going to go back and get some more. I even use it under the eyes right here, so I don't even need to put on like any concealer or anything. Now, ultimately, my skin is doing really good post-peel, as you can see. But this is just so great. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I know that there's so many videos you guys can go watch on TikTok or YouTube or even Instagram, but it's overwhelming. And I just want to narrow it down for you guys. And also like people who follow me. So yeah, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I haven't loved something this much in a really long time. Love it. And it came with wearing it and understanding it. And so, yeah. And so for my brows, I've been using this Refy Sirens. Okay, for my brows, I've been using this Refy Brow. Yeah, just for Refy Brow. Comes with this little ball. It's like a brush ball almost. How do I show you? Yeah. Oh, can you see? Hold on. There. Well, anyway, it's like a brush ball and it's so easy to use. I basically have just been putting it on like that. Yeah, and that's it. It does come out a little pomade-y, but then it dries really well and it actually holds the brows in place too. But look at that. Look at how natural and beautiful that is. So beautiful. You don't have to put a line on it or anything. You just brush it on. It's great. I freaking love that. Yeah, and that is it. That's my summertime makeup combo for now. It's just that powder. I do have on mascara. and then the brow gel, and then I'll put on my lip oil from Dior. I'll show you that at the end, and that's really it. So it's super simple. Those are like 4 things that are going to be in my bag this summer. So I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, I came up with an idea. So last night when I talked to you guys, I had a glass of wine. Now, you guys know my promise to God was like, you know, and myself is like, I don't want to be intaking wine with all the sugar and stuff in it. But I realized it really helped me last night. It really helped me decompress from the stress and anxiety that I was feeling. And then I also slept really, really well. So I'm going to introduce a new segment into the vlogs, and I'll try to get at least one of them. Well, I definitely will get at least one of them in every vlog. So if you don't see it in a future vlog, make sure that you guys hold me accountable. I am listing structure for my content now. So as I told you earlier in the video, I am striving to make it better. So figuring out how everything is going to work. But I'm introducing a new segment called Wine Time, and it'll be primarily after work on a really stressful, hectic day where I pour myself a glass of wine and unwind with you guys before bed. I think I love the idea of it. I love the name of it. I want to create a little intro to it so it becomes like a segment of an actual show and you guys can look forward to it. And I also want it to be like something to look forward to, like a genuine like cut up session. So yeah, so that's it. Let me finish getting dressed and I'm headed out for work, but I will come back and show you guys the Dior lip oil, so I'll be back in a sec. As promised, because you know she's a girl of her word, we are going to use the Dior lip oil. This is I've been using this since I bought it a few months ago. I absolutely love it. This is in the color Cherry. Obviously it doesn't show any color or anything like that. It took me a minute to like it. I think I liked it initially, and then it was really thick. Now, I'm traumatized from thick lip glosses because, you know, they have that stick and then eventually dry my lips out. My lips are easily dried out. So I kind of held off. I prefer something that's moisturizing, but I slept on this because this is moisturizing. Now, my lips still get dry because that's normal for me. But as thick as this is, it's still very movable. And it still has a lot of oil in it. And I can feel the oil, so. Look, and that. And you don't need much. And I love this applicator. One thing I like about this applicator, you are going to feel it on your lips. You are. You're going to feel it touch all of your lips. So, ooh. And that's it. I'm all set to go. This I will definitely buy more of when this goes because I am obsessed with this so much. It's $40, so it is expensive. But I've had it for a while and it lasts, you know, a few hours. So you don't have to keep reapplying it. I've eaten and drank and it's still been there, so. Happy Friday. Have a great day. I'll see you guys very soon. Guys, I'm here getting a coffee. It's the next day I am at this place. Look at this. Wow. Just incredible. Okay, I imagine this coffee is gonna be so good. It was $5. $5 for one hot coffee. Now, I am used to the price surging in New York, but I've never paid $5 whole for one small hot coffee. I almost wanted to say never mind, but I really need this coffee, guys. It's been such a struggle for me this week, and also just, you know, adapting to everything. It's been struggle, and I've been tired. So, and today's Saturday. I am extremely tired today. Like, Oh, I'll update you guys later, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot because I actually traveled on Sunday, and when we landed, that was Sunday, you know what I mean? So I worked last week, Tuesday, Monday through Saturday, and then I traveled on Sunday, and then I was off on Monday, and then I came to work on Tuesday. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And I'm going to figure out how to get my time back because I am tired. So anyway, cheers. It's summertime and already, look at this. Oh my God, what happened? This is my bike stand. I'm like ready to get a bike to go to the grocery store, and bikes are out, honey. They were drunk last night, child. As you guys can see, they are, well, let me get closer, but in my neighborhood today, I'm walking Summer Pearl and Lucy May. They are having one of those big Jewish ceremonies. I told you guys before, I live in a Jewish neighborhood, primarily Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. So with all the stuff that's going on too, sometimes when I hear those threats, I'm like, oh my God, I live in this neighborhood. But as you can see, everything is blocked off. They have thousands and thousands and thousands of chairs going up, and then you can see this big sign over there that says the Great Parade, and that's the stage, right? So that's one of the biggest, that's like the big cathedral, I don't know what you call it, but that's like their worship place in my neighborhood, and it's really huge. And then they have their little truck there, and police are out. I mean, it's really going down. It's almost like feeling eerie out here. No one's out but me and the girls, and the streets are just bare. This never ever happens. You guys know we're always hearing sirens and things. And then these kids over here, I don't know what they're working on, but they're building something over here. It looks like little props of houses. Mind you, it's 6 a.m. so this is all going down. Them with their flags. We've had such a week, and just like, you know, everything that's happened in this vlog has been kind of rushed because I have been completely overwhelmed with everything that's been happening, you know, from flying back from Charlotte to starting working and hitting 1,000 subscribers and like trying to like manage my life. This week has been a bit rough, so I do apologize in advance for the short vlog. I know you guys love the hour-long vlogs, and I love to give them to you too, but unfortunately I ran out of time this week. In order to get this out to you guys tomorrow, I want to end the vlog here and start a new one, so that next week, I promise you, it's going to be a vlog, darling. Just to recap everything that's happened this week, I flew home from Charlotte. Remember, they ended the training early. I came home and I've been working the new job, and that's been great. But it has taken some getting used to. So it's been a bit, you know, all over the place. My life is still very unsettled today at home. But yeah, you know, we do what we do. We move, we groove, we grow, and we go through these things. I must tell you though, that VI peel has slayed my skin. Now, I don't know if it's just being home, back in my natural element, but I've been looking good. I've been looking so good this week. This is Memorial Day weekend, so obviously I'm not doing anything. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to enjoy the time off, kick summer in, and just go from there. There's a lot of stuff coming up that I want to do. I definitely need to do laser, full body laser in preparation for the summer. So in the next vlog, we'll have a lot of stuff going on. I'm absolutely certain of that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for coming back. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, and leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I think that's it.